Welcome back. I see Chef and Cook have been very excited. They have produced probably way too much food. So let's turn that system off. Just before I get going, just want to say a shout out to everyone that's helped me improve this. Let me know feedback of video quality. A special shout out to Marcus, who has helped me feedback of the sound. Hopefully it is sounding a little bit better. I still have a microphone stand that is going to be arriving soon, so that will improve things anymore. Also AJ for some advice and how the storage bins and all that work, and Antonio for suggesting the idea of improving thumbnails. I do have ideas to improve it further in what I've done so far. We'll see how that goes. And as well to everyone else that is just simply viewing it, and particularly if you're hitting that like button, just that I know I'm doing things, and I'll continue improving and seeing where this all goes. So just processing my eggs here, and then we'll get going. So I have discovered what this geyser is. It's cool slush. That is awesome. I want to dig that out, obviously. Take advantage of it. Maybe we'll just dig out this area here so it can start flowing. That's probably what I might want to do, actually. How are we doing with carbon dioxide? This pump is filled this thing up halfway. Maybe I'll create a spot for another one. And I've got still working with supply up, doing some eggs. So pause this the moment, but I'll make a wall here. Oh no, actually no. Change of plans. I actually want liquid here because I'm going to make a metal refinery here, which is going to dump hot liquid down here to help heat this up. So you know what? Yeah, I'll probably dig this way eventually, but let's just start with this. This is going to overpressure the pump, but I can destroy that, move it up, do that later. Let's give out a skill point here. Scientist. I would typically go for astronomy, but though I don't think we're going to be looking at the stars anytime soon. I want to concentrate on surviving the carnivore achievement and all that. It would be nice to work towards +2 science, but they're already good researcher. I'm tempted either between an extra hard digging or proof construction or supplying. I think we have enough dupes that can dig through granite. Let's give supplying. It's at the beginning of supplies morning, and I'm thinking of changing their schedule to be what Rancher typically has. So I'll let Rancher stay in this schedule because they're going to go to bed, but I'm going to put supply in this, and then when this runs out, I'll put Rancher over here. Reason for this is, like say, when I get the call in the morning, I'll know that supply is ready because they're the ones that I'm working with. So it'd just be nice to have it set up that way. But now that supply is available, they should be, well, looks like they didn't have the great morning. There we are. Excellent. Doot, doot, doot. Where are you going? Yeah, have that water. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I literally have given them. I did that backwards. Let's put let's put them back here. And yeah, I should have definitely done this in the morning. You got a little bit of an extra break. Hope you enjoy that, but let's get you back here processing some eggs. Alright, builder. Not cool. What's the best strategy here? If I dig this, you're gonna go here, and then you have to delete. You have to get rid of all of those. Or you probably can reach some of this material. What is that? That's granite. Build. Oh no! That wasn't the strategy. When you build it, there you go. So you can get down. So who's idle? That's up here, of course. Multitasking as always, and I missed the opportunity, so I have to use this manual button. You're going to do an egg, and we're going to go down here. Just make sure you're good. Excellent. So here is the first cool slush exiting the system here. Because that is slush, that's going to make some polluted oxygen. The carbon dioxide has dropped quite a bit in this area, which is a nice thing. I'm going to create some of these guys just around the area. Just so that polluted oxygen won't go up to my base, at least too much. Maybe even have an additional one over here. Don't really require those to be dug out, but that's alright. So I want this initial water, or polluted water, to kind of pool here, because that's where I'm going to be dropping it off, initially at least. And back up to here, so we have more eggs to process. Also, still curious what this geyser is. So I'll dig a path to do that. This is really awesome, dupes. So this water is too cold to bring and filter. I could actually a couple different strategies. One, I could knock this wall over. Well, I'd have to. This is all almost gone anyway, but I would have to like build a temp tile there or something. That would drop in here and it would kind of mix. Now this whole area it's cold, but it's not like super frozen. We're talking -7. If I bring a whole body of 22 degrees, I feel like that's going to still be above 0 anyways, which is what I need it to be. But at the same time, I do want more metal, and that is a way to do it, is to bring it into this. Now this require, what does it say here? I believe 1200, which is more than I can have for a wire. So it's time to go heavy watt. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that yet, so let me plan with that aspect of it out and we'll get started. One other thing I want to do very soon is, well, actually, kind of like right now, to be honest, is to take care of a little bit of food poisoning that has gotten into the air. I want to get rid of these bottles. Two ways to do it. One way is to just put it in a liquid. I don't think I've researched that, so maybe we'll get scientists to do that. Liquid reservoir somewheres. The other thing is I could just kind of build a little spot and just have it dumped in there. Eventually I'm going to have a washroom in here, and I'll probably put a polluted water area storage next to this. So I'll do that now, and I'll even build the pipe that's eventually going to be there. This is for the polluted water line. Looking at a skill, this is Rancher. If I don't typically know, I go for carrying. Let's do that. Some meat. Look at the water situation. So still have that in cache. This isn't actually being tapped into yet. This geyser is currently running. Still waiting to figure out what this one is. Meant to do this earlier in the day, but I think I'll do it now. So now I'll bring supply over here. They just had a break, so they're going to get an extra break soon. That's all right. Rancher, on the other hand, is they're going to miss their break. That's not cool. Okay, Rancher will have to switch in the morning. I've decided to use this spot here to dump polluted water. Bottles. It's going to go into this pump. Okay, it didn't make my life easy here. Let's see how to best do this. I don't have any plumbers, so I think just some water is just gonna get dropped just the way it is. Actually, maybe I don't want to do it at that exact location. Let's go one down. And I've got eggs to process here. Figure out who is best. Supply still has a little bit of the day left. Send them in. That's right, picked eggs available. So yeah, let's go down. I look very much forward to the point I get my carnivore achievement. And at some point I won't even have to ever use the incubator. Not there yet, that's for sure. So this pipe is going to go like this. Eventually it's going to go like that. Some dupe could destroy these two tiles. Pop, pop, pop. Now I'm going to bring... So these are both upward pipes. This one here in particular is my water. That's kind of my lifeline. Let's make that a high priority. Achievement earned. Just curious. What did I do? Oh! Yes! Haha! Locavore has been achieved. How are we doing with calories? I've turned that machine off. Ah ha ha. I'm gonna make a save in case something kind of goes wrong here. Locavore. Confirm. Get that in there. Now we are ready to plant mealwood seeds. Copy. Boom. That is gonna free cook and chef. I'm gonna allow the rest of anything that needs to be mush fry that needs to be cooked, if there is any. Chef and cook can do that. But this machine, maybe until the first batch of that grows, I'll need to run that a little bit more. But oh, some of these critters here. That's meat. Oh, sorry, supply. I got excited. It was a Locavore achievement. I apologize. Was that yeah, that first was processed, so it's gonna drop. I just got excited there. That is really good news. Things are good, but I still don't want anyone else. Yeah, so the dupes will start planting. A lot is going on right now. I'm dealing with the germs, food poisoning that's in air. I'm now planting these. Oh my goodness, chef, well done. So dirt, let's not store dirt here anymore. We will store that there instead. Research was complete. That's not going to be a liquid reservoir yet, since they're still doing research. I'll make that a... Do I still need dirt? This needs dirt, but I don't think... You know what, I'll keep it there, because I may need to run that machine a little bit just for this to grow. Though this won't take too long. Awesome! Still haven't figured out what this is. This geyser is running. So what I'd be curious to get a dupe to analyze that, but yes, let's not do that now. A fridge. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to get way too much food for a period of time. And unlike this machine that I can just turn on and off, I very much would benefit from a way to store food. So I'm going to build a fridge here. I want to store that food in some chlorine, a tiny bit of chlorine right there, oddly enough. I don't need a lot. I might actually be able to pump out this fridge area and store that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So several projects on the go. This one here, I'm going to put, Builder, thank you for doing this. I'm probably going to put that on pause because that involves the whole circuitry upgrade and all that that goes with it. But yeah, let's clean up this area. Let's build a fridge. Let's get the dupes to plant these. Right now, I have enough water. Now that I know that this machine isn't going to be running nearly as often, I'm a little bit confident that this is going to be enough water to hold me to do mealwood, to do the cleanup of this air, and build a fridge. And then once that's done, then I'll do this. Of course, I forget. Oh yeah, I'm fine. I've got this polluted water. So if this dries up, I'll just use that before I go down. That's my plan. And on top of that, I'm not going to do anything with these pips yet because I have 10,000 calories. I'll wait till my calories gets low before I add some more barbecue meat to the system. Otherwise, I risk food going bad because I don't have a fridge yet, but I will. Okay, now I'm going to bring Rancher over here. And we're in the early days of supply, so it would be a good time. Supply, by the way, to enter this room. Get stuck there. Oh, a stone hatch. Yeah, why not? Is that actually in? I wouldn't know. Oh, there it is. How's the construction going on down here, dupes? Good. Giving this a hug. Whoops. What am I doing there? What? Back up here. So removing this, gonna do a pip egg. Boom. Putting that in. I don't think I've showed this bit in a while. Hopefully people aren't bored of watching me process. Look, the egg goes over as big as his head. Remove that. Before you leave the room, let's look for eggs that need to be processed again. There is some, including a cuddle pip. Sweet. Boom, 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 boom. Another pip egg. Another pip egg. Eggshell. Pip. Lullaby, lullaby. This one needs to be swept. Okay. And let's go down. So you're gonna pick them all up. Scoop, 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 scoop. Those pips are gonna stay down there, right? They might not. We're gonna process these eggs one at a time, including the cuddle pip egg. Yeah, I'm just trying to entertain myself as I do this. Oh, I did that too quick. You grabbed the processed egg. Whoops. Let that fall. Give that a second to close. Now I can specify pip egg. Incubate. Give that egg a hug. That drops down. We do another egg. Goes over your head. Give it a hug. Research has been complete. Yeah, supply's happy. I'm happy. Let's measure this out. Let's leave this for the future nature reserve. We'll still just keep 2 of these for a washroom, at least in the future. Which means right here will be a door. And that could be our first liquid reservoir. I don't want to destroy that though, so why don't I just put the liquid reservoir. So that's where the first one, yeah, let's just put it there. Don't bother cleaning that out technically. And then we just connect that over here. See if that pipe connects. It does. So now I'm going to be very careful with this. I'm going to say sweep only. Particularly thinking if I ever have a polluted water oxygen system, I don't want them to forever put polluted water bottles there. Oh, there's another one there. So when I built these tiles, they actually... Oh, there's another one. Sweep that polluted water, that polluted water. Just get them out of there, because that is food poisoning that we do not need to expose to the dupes. That would be really nice to have. So that's that. Fridge area still being dug out. Yeah, we're excited, supply. I am too. Oh, I was interrupted, so kind of forgot my role there. I'm the one that's multitasking. You're just doing the same thing over and over again, so don't complain to me. That's probably enough for recording this for the video. I'll see you in a bit. See, some power is needed over here. And the actual liquid reservoir still needs to be constructed. I'm gonna dig down a little bit further than I need because I just want to keep this area cleaned up. I don't have material inside the fridge storage area. Actually, how big do I need that thing? You know what? I don't need it that big. What am I talking about? This can just be like this. So I'm going to have pathway here. The fridge will be here. I'm going to have a pump here, maybe a drop-off area for... So I just need this to be dug out. Pips. Dupes. Well, Pips, if you want to dig for me, you can, but I think it'll be the dupes that'll do that. Of course, all the Pips are in cages. Watching my calories get a little bit lower. I see some calories running around in this room. Watching that polluted water be stored away. How are we doing? I don't see any germs. There's just, what is this? Polluted dirt. Yeah, that would happen. Let's put that right here. You're gonna have to walk across this, so I'll just wait for that to be drained. Calories are low. So we'll do that. Where's this? How is this going? 30%. Okay. I predict we'll need to run this once more. Shooting craziness. So this is being loaded up. I still have this free light source. I think that's amazing. I love when I trap sunbugs like this. What age are they at? Confined glum. I think 4 cycles left to go of getting this free energy source. Not like light source. Alright, I see a rot pile there. I know what I'm going to do with that, but I'm going to wait for that. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to store a rot pile, polluted dirt, all that here. Just going to put a deodorizer right next to it. This whole material here, I'm going to say disable, disinfect, disable, disinfect, disable, disinfect. And now we go to bleep organic, rot pile, polluted dirt. And let's put that as a high priority task. Get it out of our living area, if nothing else. Beginning of the cycle, so you know what, why don't we try to get some more tiles in these rooms. Again, just kind of being careful about how I do that. Don't want to build 2 and have a hole so that the whole colony isn't able to get across at a given time. More calories and more eggs to process. Is there any eggs? So at the beginning of the day, so now it's time to check for any eggs that need to be, whoops, did that a little too quick. Sweep. I'll do this and I'll be back. Alright, up here, and this dupe is processing some eggs. The egg has food poisoning. Yeah, ideally there would have been a hand washing station here. In fact, I might destroy that and put that in. I'm going to, I was going to get you to raise some eggs, but you know what? Let's get you out of here and wash your hands. Supply moves across here. this goes. Alright, so yeah, now let's bring you back up here. Oh, yeah, you can't actually go up there because I locked the door on you. We didn't lock the door, but just change the permissions. Okay, so now you're going here. I'm gonna watch this area. Carrying the eggs that I've selected to be reprocessed. Yeah, we're getting food poisoning everywhere. Okay, let's put this sink in at high priority. And let's start moving some dupes around through the sink manually. You. I was gonna say, who is that? You were very sick. You were very, very sick. No, it's not, dude. Yeah, let's just watch them wash their hands. Make sure they look healthy. Whoa. Over here. Yes, very happy to have that. That should have been there first. But it's there now. You're in here. You've done an egg. Excellent. Let's remove that egg. Let's turn that back on. Let's get you going again. Alright, back to it. So, I am ready to do this. I could probably have done this slightly better. I want to drop some water there. It's the best way. I don't want to use the pipes. How are we doing with water? Hold on. Good, still connected with that. I'm gonna have to draw into that soon enough. Can get some metal back here. Excellent. Actually, maybe you'll make that lower priority. Let's destroy this. Because I want to put a drop of water right there, actually. Think of any of it. I want to destroy this. Oh, yep. This is hard to multitask. So all that's going on. Supply does a hug. We remove that. It falls down. Okay. I'm going to build bottle emptier right there. And we're going to do another egg, aren't we, Supply? Builder is doing their job. Building. That egg can be released. I'm going to say here. I don't know if I have water anywheres, actually. If I ever... oh, yeah. Well, it may have been... Yeah, I did mop up water at some point. That... Oh, here. Boom. A little bit of water there. Oh, dupes can't get to it. But they're going to get their feet wet. But you know what? It's going to be fine, dupes. You won't mind too much. Alright, and I'm going to set that to be... Oh, it already did. High priority. Excellent. Scientist has bottled some water. Dupes are idle. Well, one of you... Are you dropped... Oh, you did. Fantastic. That's literally all I need. The smallest amount of water. And now I'm going to destroy this. So if you're looking for something to do, dupes, I guess you've got it. I'm going to put this here. So dupes, you're looking for something to do. This is it. Let's put a tile there. Let's put an air pump here. Let's put a tile here. And let's put fridge. Refrigerator. Let's put that right here. Power these things up. Let's create a tile here. It is more so I was able to hang out with you and watch the dupes do this. But I noticed this morning, so I have to get busy in this room again. Other thing I need to be able to do is get this air out. And I need dupes out too. Don't want to trap anyone else. Oh yeah, I was like, what are you doing? Someone needs to build this. Supply is bringing all the eggs up here that need to be reprocessed. Good job. You can incubate this one. Give it a hug, give it a hug. Give it a hug, give it... Okay, the other dupes are idle. Chef, fantastic. Let's move you out of this room, because I don't want to trap you or anyone else there. Let's build that. Let's build a ladder so someone can stand next to the fridge and put stuff in and out of it. Fantastic. Looking to create a vacuum right there. You guys might as well mop up. And I'll take care of this. I've let calories get too low. We need to create some mush bars. Cooking chef. You know what you're going to be doing. A little bit of meat available here. Bull-bite egg. I missed my opportunity to have it drop down for me. A little bit low in the calorie side there, supply. So you know what? Let's deliver that meat over here. Let's see, idle workers. What can I get some random people to do for me? Let's start with upgrading some heavy watt wires. I know for sure I'm going to have it from here to there. So let's work on that. And let's get supply to drop some meat down here. Supply, we're going back. So you can process the rest of the eggs. I know you're probably sick and tired of doing this. Well, we're metal poor, which means we need to recycle whenever possible. So here's some material. And I can recycle, and technically that's just a minor amount. But I'll get some savings there. Over here, probably should have made the wire here. I could save myself a little bit, but actually not, but whatever. Yeah, I want to keep this connected, so this pump will actually be connected to power forever. That's not going to matter if I destroy this here. Get one of the dupes. That's aluminum ore. Yeah, that's also being destroyed. Oh my god, I did connect this. I did. Okay. Whew. A little bit of panic there. Little bit of chlorine. I see you. I see you. I would otherwise get some bleach stone, but I'm going to put you through a filter. Filter. Let's just put that there. This will leak out the side somewhere up there. So that little bit of chlorine amongst some other things is going to go in here. And then this is going to go down and go into this fridge area. That is going to need power. Only run it for the very shortest amount of time. Well, at least until the dupes are able to turn it off. All the eggs have been processed. Oh, but yeah. Is there any ones that... Oh. There's just so much of this... I really wish the lullaby effect lasted several cycles and not just one. Am I the only one thinking that? I'm thinking not. Putting last pieces on this system that's going to take this chlorine. This chlorine better still be there. It's the smallest amount. In fact, how much is this? Yeah, we're in the milligrams. I think this was literally way back when I dumped a little bit down here. And this is where I'm storing my bleach stone. A little bit hit the ground for like a second. Alright, so filter exists, so I'm going to put unbreathable chlorine. I don't know what I think about the fact that they switch breathable versus unbreathable. I mean, there's only two breathable things. Anyway. Let's see, I suppose early on gameplay is kind of nice because That's kind of survival in this game. So pump exists. We are just missing this one little tiny wire. I'm very excited. Oh, I see some meal lights going in. Oh, I told them to create this forever. This consumes less water, but it does still consume water. And even though it increases the calories, I'd rather you not do that. I want to start conserving water, because we're ripping through it way too fast. Builder, builder, builder. Do. Okay, so we're just watching this go through and hoping a little piece of chlorine will just find its way in. Oh, it slipped over there. If it could just find its way into this machinery. Oh, when we're overpressured. Now it's over here. This, it's all annoying. Maybe. I just give this a little bit of encouragement. I'll bring a tiny bit of bleach stone down, unless I get lucky. Because I don't want to wait here forever. Also don't want to run this machinery forever. Oh, okay, no. We're good. You can now disable that building. Keep the filter going, though, for just a little bit more. That's enough. Disable that building. And we're gonna watch this make its way into our chlorine fridge. Terrible song, I'm sorry. Should just stick to playing. Oh, no. Okay, well, no, it's still... Okay, pump went on. I thought that was going to go much worse. Is it technically storing some chlorine in there? It is. That's fine, because there's still some chlorine in here. Whew. The whole idea, I don't know if I mentioned why I was storing chlorine. Chlorine kills food poisoning and other bad stuff. And any food that goes in here that has food poisoning is going to have their food poisoning killed. Let's put barbecue in here. Let's put meal lice in here. Let's put lettuce in there. I'm not creating any lettuce, but once I do. Mush fry. Let's put that in there. And let's see if the dupes have any in the world. Well, there should be. And stuff is going in the fridge for the very first time. Now this won't freeze it, and it's going to take a while. Notice that it's 50 or so degrees. I guess it's coming off the grill, right? So it's not room temperature by any means. But it drops. Decent rate. This is using power. It's going to create a little bit of heat in the area. And I think that will do for... I won't need that. That'll do for this episode. A little bit more meat. We'll let the calories drop down a little bit. Again, I see there's some to process here, so I'll do this health check without... A bit of a oxygen issue over here. Wouldn't mind have a second electrolyzer up here. Been talking about that for a bit. So I'll look at doing that. So want to upgrade. This is the first heavy wires. It's not in a separate circuit, so it doesn't do anything yet. I need to isolate it from the other wires. So I'll continue that process. Let's look at temperature. Alright, doing alright. Certainly don't need to do any base cooling at the moment. Water. What is... Oh, this doesn't have power. No. Okay, this is why you need to do health checks. Every now and then, you might forget something you think is working. The other thing, I could just... If I want to get this back online really quick, I can do that. Oh, and the other thing, I removed that pipe, or pump. Didn't really think about it, but I didn't let the water drain out. So it doesn't actually have to be a pump, it just has to be something that has output. So creating this will actually push that water up. That might explain a little bit why my oxygen wasn't looking great there. Okay, so there's that. So hydrogen is building up way too much, especially if I want to do this. But if I turn this machine on, it's gonna kind of make this burn a lot more hydrogen. Down here, we are looking much better. I don't have a pump anymore, but the carbon dioxide is now inside here. And I have chlorine. So these guys aren't gonna be needed. Recycle some metal, because we are metal poor. And food is being stored in here. And actually, I meant to do this. It's in a sterile atmosphere, that's the chlorine. But as I mentioned, it's also going to kill food poisoning because it's chlorine. And it's in refrigerated state. It would be better if it was frozen, but we're not at that point. I'm happy with just refrigerated and sterile environment that does not have food poisoning. Let's look at this. This is much better. Ooh, okay, polluted water. Let's sweep that. And that is some dirt that's food poisoning. I won't worry about that. That will, yeah. So that is a much better thing. Last time I think I did a health check. I had food poisoning in this area. That is gone. I'm looking for any pips that may have planted trees. I don't see any. Looking for more acorns. Might as well. Looks like they did plant that and that. So that is good. These plants are growing. So this is going to make its way to the fridge. It's currently unrefrigerated. Just to point this out, fresh. It is losing its value at 9%. Well, no, 13%. Versus once it gets in the fridge, I believe it was 3%. It said once it's got down to the refrigerated status. So that is a big improvement. It's going to last a lot longer. And I'm getting some meat. All right, checking the rooms. I didn't really build anything around the rooms. They look like they're fine. Let's finally. Locavore achievement was done this playthrough. Quite happy about that. It's unhappy about that. My heart jumped for a second, but I got the achievement. Of course, it's going to scratch that off because I planted stuff. I wasn't planning on never planting anything, game. But anyway, that's okay. I did get the achievement. Next on the list is the carnivore achievement. Where are we? Oh, where are we on that one? 28,000. So not haven't gotten much in terms of that. My hope is with, actually, let's check that there's 7 pips in each of these, because if there, oh, no, there is not. So you, guess what? You get to be wrangled and live out your life over here producing eggs for the dupes. Over here, we have 3 of those critters. So that will support a dupe. And I see some hatch eggs, and stone hatch eggs, so there will be more on the way. A lot going on, and very happy to get the carnivore achievement. That means actually 24,000 calories just before I leave. Let's turn off this. I'm hoping this is the last time I'll ever need to have run that. We'll see if this plus the meat that I'm getting from that allows me to do that. Thanks for watching, and see you in another episode.